Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Dalton hands off to Elliott. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Elliott on the carry. Kyle Duggar on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
On second down, it's Elliott. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. He made, and the Cowboys are in the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Solid finish to a solid opening drive, and that's the threat that he represents. He can take off and score on you.
What he makes it is 11-on-11 football. Because a lot of the times the quarterback isn't much of a runner, so you don't have to account for him. Well, you do with him, and now he actually gets a lead blocker instead, and he's able to cash that one in.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They will go for it. Now Newton. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Newton throwing again. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's got this down to the 35. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he whips that one incomplete there. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
55, you ain't doing nothing today.
To throw again, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw on 3rd down, Newton. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they move this all the way down to the 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Patriots nothing.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Hey! He's checking. Crash. Gun. Safety creep.
Try to pound it in here with Michelle. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Sonny Michel, the ball carrier.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Michelle going to try again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
20.
And they will run it with Michelle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They snap it to Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
62 yards on the play, and a Cowboy 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Tackle made.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
now 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to
Cedric Wilson
Touchdown.
there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple.
The ball carrier, Kyle Duggar on the tackle.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd down, Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Incomplete on the
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The 25-yard line.
20. Check. Crunch.
Throwing again. Newton. got it over the middle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
First down and goal.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
For the Patriot field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Safety's creeping. 8.
Out of the gun, Newton. Catch is made by Harry. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
6 yards, the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. To the air again, Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demir Bird, 30 yards. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Patriots 17. Cowboys 13.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And 8 at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Jonathan
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
10th carry now for Elliott. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 31 yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The tackle.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
20.
And it's Michel once again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Good.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run with Michel. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Michel. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Michel, the ball carrier.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun. You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike 55. Mike 55. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Michel. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Xavier Woods.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Again, it's Michel. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Newton, incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Pollard again. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, an even 90 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Newton. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Newton to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Newton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott.
You're going to make everything happen.
And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 26. A big run that time by Elliott. 42 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Bring it!
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance.